Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 5. In the previous episode, we made our way through the remainder of Shido's palace while also being confronted by Akechi along the way. Didn't end well, and now we're here to steal his treasure. But first and foremost, before we get into the boss fight, I'm going to switch out Ryuji for On, and there is a good reason for this. Speaking of which, let me just double check. It's not much of an improvement. Matter of fact, I'd probably be sticking with the higher evasion of the Yama dress than the 5 points of defense from the life jacket. Okay, anyways, with that, we need to head for the central passage. And there is a big reason we're not going to be using Ryuji, at least not right away. Alright, no enemies in our way, just book it to the assembly hall. Wrong way. Shouldn't this elevator already be down here? Yeah, whatever.
Shido!
Where did you lowlights obtain that power? Not that it matters. If you have a complaint, I'm willing to listen.
What did you do to Akechi? He was your own son.
I had a feeling it was something like that. He reminded me too much of that woman. I also have an idea as to why he approached me. He was hoping to trap me, was he not? He was sharp, but in the end he was just a kid. I controlled him merely by offering praise. I intended to dispose of him as soon as I became Prime Minister.
What?
I could never keep someone with such intimate knowledge of my past alive. What an ace detective. He was standing beside me all this time, yet couldn't see through my plans. His destroying himself saved me quite a bit of effort, though.
How could you? You stole my mom's research and took her life! Everything you've done has been for your own selfish gains! You even killed my father! I will never forgive you!
Sacrifices are inevitable in the path of reform. I only require that the foolish entrust themselves to their superiors. I shall guide them.
The hell makes you think you're so much better than everyone else?
You never would have been able to make it this far without Akechi's help!
He only appeared because of the expectations God held for me.
Oh god, how egotistical can you get?
Moreover, it was thanks to me that Akechi was able to properly use his power to begin with. The changing of hearts that you've been doing was nothing more than provoking the public.
How selfish! You were unable to win by honest means, so you used foul tricks to ascend the political ladder.
A cruel person like you has no right to stand leading the citizens of this country. You're nothing but a criminal who rose above others by climbing a staircase of sin.
The life of a nation, as opposed to those of a few sacrifices. There can be no comparison. The ignorant masses only care about their own personal happiness. I am merely granting that for them. That is the social reform that only I, as the one chosen by God, can enact.
I can't believe you look down on everyone else so harshly.
I'd never accept a leader who makes a teenager murder people. You say it's for the country, but I bet it's all for yourself. Nobody would wish for something like that.
Nobody? Then why was I chosen? Why are they surrendering the seat of Prime Minister to me?
Because they don't know who you really are?
Everyone denies the value of hard work these days. Instead, they seek to effortlessly gain wealth. That is why I must re-establish this mighty country. One that does not waver. One that others bow to.
Mighty my ass! That's just a crooked country made by a crook! We cannot let you do this. You are a disgrace to Japan. Hence, we will take your deranged heart.
Those who disobey me must be eliminated. However, considering the loss of Akechi, it would be a waste to kill those who are actually capable. I will allow you to choose between life or death. One last time. Devote your power to my social reform. I will give you anything you want, be it wealth or status.
How egotistical can you get? We didn't come this far just to bow down to you.
There's no way we'd follow you. No matter how many times you ask, our answer's not gonna change.
It seems the ignorant masses are doomed to remain as such. I thought you were smarter than that. This is unfortunate. I have no choice but to eliminate you all. A small leak will sink a great ship. Great nations have fallen to such lenience. I'll not make such incautious mistakes!
There's tons of them!
Since when?
Let me make myself clear. Do not think of me as you did my foolish son who acted so brashly.
You little...
Die! Without further delay!
Our leader's gone through shit because of you! It's on!
Stand in my way.
And here we are at long last, fighting Shido.
There is no need for thieves in my mighty country. Only myself and the ones who revere me are needed.
Risking our lives to stop rotten adults. That's why we're phantom thieves.
Now, this form, and yes, there are multiple forms to this boss fight, is resistant to physical and gun attacks. That's why I swapped out Ryuji for On. Let's see. Probably use Odin on this one, because he's got Concentrate, but I'm gonna need to get a
There.
power boost going for everybody. Got a lot of HP, but that's not gonna be a problem for us.
This one. Persona!
I won't go easy. I won't go easy.
Seriously?
Let's
I
go.
was gonna suggest, do I swap over to someone else and use Debilitate, but nope. To get that power boost going again. Yeah, you can tell he's gonna be a tanky son of a gun.
Let's go.
Let's keep the defense boosts going.
I won't go easy.
Fine, you're gonna get rid of our stat boosts? I can take care of yours. I can just remember who it is that has debilitate.
Metatron! All right.
Persona! Ha! Persona! How about this?
Are you
Persona!
No, Shido, we are not.
You lowlifes! I hope you understand what it means to turn your back on me.
I don't want to understand.
Then you shall perish! You shall regret these foolish actions against me in the afterlife!
And now he's changed forms, which means that concentrate on Onwa's
It
wasted.
changed?
I will destroy you!
Oh, wrong one.
Can you take it from here?
Step it up.
Witness my resolve!
Yep, he now resists all magic-based attacks.
There.
Persona!
That just means we're able to blast him with, well,
Okay.
physical.
Can you endure this?
Yes, believe it or not, I can.
Shit. Persona.
Let's see. Yeah, because he changed forms, I gotta get debilitate on him again. But that's fine.
My other step!
What the persona?
Yeah, pretty much from this point on, this is gonna be our strategy. Of using Ryuji to do shit tons of damage to him.
Persona! Take that!
Can you endure this?
Superbot knocked down!
Ah, crap.
Go down! Hang in there! Oh, right, Queen!
Can you endure this?
Oh, I can do more than endure it.
Okay, time for a comeback!
Let's see.
There.
Persona! Ha! I appreciate it. Skulls back in action. Payback time.
Now let's see how much damage we do when he's debilitated. Damn! That was pretty much everything.
To think you've managed this much! Why won't you stop resisting?
Because screw you, that's why.
The nation I strive for is the ultimate realization of the public's happiness!
Please, nobody would be happy in your nation.
It changed again?
The weak must be sacrificed for the sake of grand ideals. That is the natural order of this world. Are you scared?
Persona.
Let's see. You know what?
Metatron.
It's gonna concentrate going,
Come at me.
and then blast him. I mean, I don't think it's gonna matter much in the end,
Yeah.
but I may as well at least try.
Persona!
Persona. Lucifer. Go down.
He still held on. But not for long.
Useless, ignorant masses! It seems even thieves should not be taken lightly if they come in great enough numbers.
Once you're losing, you're putting all the blame on the masses, huh?
So, you're the one unifying them.
A touching reunion, isn't it?
The next time you crush a foe, I suggest you do it in a more certain manner.
Not that there'll be a next time for you.
You're more than just a member of the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
Long time no see.
This ain't the first time you failed to finish this guy off.
You took him to court, and yet you don't remember? You truly don't care about the fate of others.
Wait. Could you be the one from back then? That damn brat who showed up and stood against me when I was with that woman! I see. So it truly is you. What an interesting turn of fate. But your efforts will be worthless in the end.
What?
Small sacrifices are inescapable for those wishing to be powerful, competent leaders.
Ugh, everybody always talks about sacrifice, but never when they're the ones making it.
How would you ever reach your destination if you stopped to count every ant you crushed on the road?
Are you saying that the people you killed deserve to die?
He's totally insane.
I wouldn't expect the ignorant masses of this country to understand. Thus, I will offer proof. By forcefully crushing the Phantom Thieves! I'll erase any who stand in my way.
Oh boy. Somebody
I shall win this game!
thinks highly of themselves.
What is this power? Careful! Those muscles aren't just for show!
Let's go.
Doesn't matter. We'll take him down easy. I don't think he really has any weaknesses or resistances, as far as I recall.
Okay.
Could be wrong. But the strategy of using Ryuji's God Hand
Nice, Joker. Just at the last second.
doesn't really change anything.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna hold off. I want to get a debilitate on him before I start blasting him.
I won't go easy.
Persona. Metatron. There.
Such impertinence.
Persona.
Ooh.
Not bad. But there is no reason for me to lose to thieves. Resistance is futile.
Whoa! That
Okay, works for me.
Persona! Lucifer,
You know what? Let's hit him with a Morning Star.
go down!
My heart is a furnace, had a family.
Back.
The boss is so free.
How are these lowlife brats beating me?
Now's our chance! Let's take his treasure!
Don't think you've won. The power held by the most elite is what rules over our society. It's vexing that I have to use this on some foolish brats. I will educate you through and through.
He's still gonna come at us?
Let's take his heart.
Did you hear that, Shido? No way! He's even stronger now?
Die.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright, let's get our stat boost going again, get another charge up, and he should be going down very easily. So you get a deer run on Ryuji. Overkill, but better to not take any chances.
Persona! There!
Persona!
Let's go.
And stay down.
Yeah, he's gotten stronger, but doesn't mean much for us.
Metatron! Alright,
Such impertinence.
eat this!
See what I mean?
Persona! Out of our way!
You will regret your actions. You've angered me for the last time. And stay down. I won't go easy. Resistance is futile.
For real?
Yeah.
This world.
Joker's speed has been lowered!
That's fine.
I'm not done. Lucifer!
Queen, your agility's been lowered! Help you up! Joker's speed has been lowered!
Yeah!
You oppose us!
I won't go easy. It seems you still don't understand what happens when you defy me. I will destroy you with my own two hands.
Please.
Resistance is futile. I won't go easy.
Damn it! Shit!
Perish before
Okay, that actually did some damage.
Your agility is down!
But it doesn't matter. That's right. Stay down.
How could I lose?
For causing countless mental shutdowns in others. You will atone. With your life.
Don't you got something to say to our leader before you go passing out?
Yes. I acknowledge that I incriminated you on false charges. I did it to protect myself. I'm so sorry for what I've done. It feels as though it's been quite some time since I have felt sincerely apologetic.
Atone for what you did.
That may be good. So, I've been defeated.
Sir!
No. Did they succeed?
Hey! Yes, sir.
Will I really be able to kill the Phantom Thieves if I take that?
According to Wakaba Ishiki's research, temporarily collapsing a palace will take down anyone inside it as well. The abrupt nature of the collapse means they will be unable to escape without extreme luck. However, the only way to purposely erase a cognitive world is by halting biological activity. In other words, this medicine will temporarily kill you. There are great risks involved.
Anything will do! Give it to me!
Ah!
Now, they're done for.
How reckless of him!
We must be sure to transfer him at once if anything goes wrong.
Wait, why a wheel? And it's for a ship?
I must steer this country. If I don't, who will?
What arrogance!
I...
What the... Huh?
An explosion? But we haven't taken the treasure yet. We'll talk later. Come on, let's grab the treasure and run! Huh? Didn't we come from this way?
We can't get through like... What is happening? Hey, Oracle!
The ship is exploding, but why?
What kind of sloppy explanation is that?
I don't know what's happening either! Something might have happened to Shido in the real world.
What do you mean, something?
I don't know! Standing around here isn't going to help! We have to run! Oracle, are there any other escape routes? I'm looking, but... What about that way? No! Our path.
Still, where else can we go? Crap! This side too!
Are we sinking? We are not gonna die like this! We're gonna die! I don't know how to swim! Over there! A lifeboat!
Let's go! just gotta get there. It's too far. We won't reach it in time. I got this.
Huh?
Hang tight. I'll nab the boat.
Ryuji!
It's now or never. Here it goes! Ryuji! Hang on! We're moving.
No way. It can't be. Come on, what the hell, Ryuji? Ryuji! We're back. Ryuji!
He didn't make it out.
We gotta go back!
That's impossible.
This isn't funny at all.
He was our fastest runner, too!
So, this is the treasure.
It's a legislator's pen.
Man, that was close.
Come on, you didn't think they'd actually kill him off, did ya?
For real though, why do palaces gotta explode so much? Can't they disappear normally? What?
Didn't you die?
What? I got blasted out from the explosion. When I woke up, I was lying on the grass. I mean, ain't I alive? What's this? Your crying face is so not cute.
It's your damn fault!
What did I do?
We were worried about you! You troublemaker!
Wait, what's this about? Hold on, okay? Come on, I almost kind of died. You guys are joking, right? I'm feeling a bit hungry.
Why don't we stop by somewhere before going home?
Then I want sauteed foie gras!
We're in reality right now, you know.
Sir!
What have I...
Huh? Is the medicine still affecting you?
Medicine?
Should we get him to a hospital? We should probably wait and see a little longer.
I must atone. No! Was his heart changed? Did the temporary death serum not work? Sir, if he's had a change of heart, will he blab everything about us? Everything will be ruined!
What are we supposed to do about his campaign?
Announce that he's not feeling well. Arrange a hospitalization in absolute secrecy. Don't let anyone near him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Keep the media out! Damn it, we have to do something!
Oh, I'm afraid there's nothing you fools can do.
What the?
Judging from his lacerations, it would appear he was kidnapped, then killed at another location, and...
Sojiro! Don't tell me. I'm gonna get angry if you don't come out! Sojiro!
Hey, didn't know you guys were back.
You're the same as Ryuji!
What are you talking about? I was taken to that asshole Shido's place. They suddenly told me I could go home. That's thanks to his change of heart, right?
No clue.
You don't have to play dumb, you know. They had me blindfolded the whole time, so I've got no idea where they took me. Though it sounded like they were oddly bustling about.
Looks like it's going well.
Man, my handsome mug was nearly ruined. That's all fine and dandy. But they really did a number on this place. Sorry to bother you two when you're tired, but I need you to help me clean up.
We just have to wait like usual now.
Finally did it. We've done all we can. Started off with a huge announcement this time, after all. Can't wait for the results. But all that popularity doesn't matter anymore. Right, things like approval ratings aren't important now. Yeah, we definitely did the right thing for society. You just gotta be proud about it, am I right? Of course. All that's left is to wait calmly for the results. Alright? We should act as normal as we can while waiting too. And now we gotta check some messages from Mishima. This one's a pretty dark rumor about a big shot producer in the entertainment industry. Apparently he's been forcing young idols and other girls to have sex with him to move up in the ranks. Feels like he's just feeding off their dreams. I can't overlook that. Right? Anyway, have you heard of Shiro Asakura? It seems like he's behind these crimes. Well, I'll be counting on you for the rest. This guy might not be famous, but we can't let him go. Let's talk to everyone at the hideout when we have time, okay? Now then, let's see. Man, you guys nailed it. That was so exciting. I would never have imagined you were going up against Shido. I'm glad I kept the fan site running through all the criticism, too. I think I'll change up the survey question to commemorate your comeback. I'll obviously be answering yes this time. I believe in you. Stay strong. This guy never changes. Well, it sounds like he's looking forward to how it goes. All we can do is wait now, too. Okay, normally this would be the day right before the confession, so we wouldn't be having any free time coming up, but because of that time stuff I did, well, we have time to do whatever we want. I think first things first, I'm going to try and get that home run, but we can't actually do anything tonight except go to bed.
Well then.
And now all we have to do is wait for them to have a change of heart. Tonight, you can take it easy.
I've reconsidered my opinion of you, inmate. The look on your face seems to be that of a man who has accomplished a great deed.
To think you would use the trap set against you to entrap them. I've never seen a dramatic resurgence such as that. Truly marvelous. Those are the only words I can think of to describe you.
Ah, you're exaggerating.
Perhaps this was easy for you. You've even overcome a mysterious misfortune. There should be no one left to hinder your rehabilitation. Your rehabilitation will be completed shortly. That is, if everything goes well without any problems.
So maybe the story has, up to this point has been updated. Damn. How many times have I had this dream? Or could it be that it's not a dream at all? Memories aren't any closer to coming back to me. But might there be something I'm supposed to remember? If I'm really not human, and if the truth of that comes to pass down in the depths of Mementos, could it be that all... Kira? Did I completely forget to get the veggies from the rooftop? Probably did.
Hey!
Alright, well, may as well at least check. Yep, I completely forgot. Unless these are just the sproutlings and I did harvest them. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Hey!
Let's see, 12:14. Alright, they won't be ready until tomorrow. Alright, well, like I said, I wanted to see if I can't get that, home run achievement that I tried and miserably failed to get last time. Ugh. Oh, come on, that should count.
Yes!
Nice.
Why isn't my third eye triggering?
Man. Yeah. Wanna head back?
Ugh, I'm so glad that they made it in Royal that you could go more than once when doing the batting cages.
Ah, you're back.
It's insane how popular Shido is. Unless he confesses, there's no way this is gonna change. They just believe everything Shido spoon feeds them. In that case, it wasn't a mistake for us to change his heart. I mean, we made the best possible choice, didn't we? Assuming the change of heart is successful. Indeed, there was truly no better way to go about it. Still, the current state of things is somewhat concerning. Now let's have faith. It sucks real bad that we can't do anything more than that. I guess there's nothing we can really do until Election Day. Surprising, the stop thing, which side is winning. Not many people voted yes, and there's not much going on in the comments. Surprising, honestly, who cares? Alright. Well, I'm gonna make some coffee. I will see you guys in the morning back at the batting cages. The new Shido administration will pull us out of this recession and renew our economy. He's really the only option we have. I really hope he can succeed and not succumb to that slander. This election may very well be a historical turning point for this nation. We should feel lucky to be able to witness such a historic event.
I should have known.
Support for Shido is as strong as ever. I'm astounded he was able to deceive this many people. Karame was a shrewd con artist, but Shido is on an entirely different level. But this charade will all come to a halt soon. Once he unveils the truth, the good people of Tokyo will rally together against this tyrant. Till then, we must be patient.
Hey,
Yeah, we'll take care of it eventually. Right now, I want to get that achievement.
Hey,
Try not to get yourself in any messes, alright? Then again, I'm sure no one's going to be looking for someone who's supposed to be dead. Except they know that I'm not dead. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm going to make a save here.
oh.
Ah, come on. Why isn't the third eye triggering properly?
Hey. Oh.
Ow. Come on.
Wanna head back?
ah, you're back.
Those who don't choose Shido are un-Japanese. What are you saying? Those are the comments I've heard throughout the city. It's like that online too. Everyone's saying the same thing. That don't make any sense. The enthusiasm of the public has metamorphosized into blind faith. It may have been a blessing in disguise that not much is known about your suicide report. Probably. Who knows what they would have done if Akira-kun would have done to Akira-kun if they realized he was still alive. At this point, even the slightest stimulation could be a huge problem. This country's like a big balloon that's way too much air inside. Or that has way too much air inside. This shit's crazy. No one's completely lost it. It's almost like they're worshipping Shido at this point. It's quite eerie. Koto's right. I have a bad feeling about all of this. You're especially in danger, Akira. Be careful. Another box came for you. What did you get? The unholy armor. That's what I got. And desecrated gear. I don't know why I bought that. Yeah, whatever. See, I bought that on the 11th. If I were to buy some tonight, get here on the 17th, right before his confession, so I could at least get 2 of them. Alright, anyways, I'll be back once I finally get that home run.
Nice.
Hey, finally got it. Come on. City's hard hitter. Hit a home run at the batting cages. Only took me a couple more times before I finally got it.
Okay. Yes.
To be honest, I have no idea what the timing is.
Nice going.
All right.
See, a muscle anklet. Eh.
Wanna head back?
Okay, well, now that that's taken care of, I think I want to do something that we normally wouldn't get to do following the guide tomorrow. Then I think the day after calls for a trip into Mementos. And let's grab that unholy armor. Why not? Okay, not much else left to do. Except make some coffee. I'll see you guys in the morning. That damn circus is happening soon. It's almost election day. I'm getting excited. Shido's son okay? We haven't heard from him since then. He's strong. He'll be back in no time. We're with you, Shido. Hurry up and become Prime Minister. And yes, I know I completely forgot to hit up the, school. But, oh well. Oh. Haru's not here today. Well, damn. Phew. Can't really think of anything to do. I guess I'll check out Meiji Shrine. We don't get to do that often. Oh, so this is Meiji Shrine. It's kind of calming to see such an imposing building. Praying at Meiji Shrine will strengthen the bond that you have with one of your confidants. Large donation will increase the chance of your wish being granted. You can even deepen bonds with confidants who cannot meet that day.
What do you want to do?
Gonna pray for something? Strong bonds. I see. Forming deep bonds will really help us in our Phantom Thieves missions. Toss in 1,000. Honestly, none of this really matters anymore. We've maxed out everybody except for a couple of story-based ones. You know how to pray. Pretty sure you bow twice, clap twice, then bow once. I should pray for a stronger bond with Haru. See Haru's face clearly in my mind. They were smiling. I feel like our bond has grown significantly deeper.
Hey, hey!
Hey, who was your pair about? Or maybe I shouldn't ask. Wouldn't work if you tell someone. Anyway, let's head home. Well, that's a shame.
Back.
Hopefully the weather should be fine tomorrow. Treasure room deadline, calling card deadline, plan execution deadline. Doesn't tell me anything about the weather, though. Oh, these guys are still here. See, Phantom Thieves, there's not any follow-up news coverage. Who knows, maybe it was a broadcasting accident. Heard it might have been a prank too. It's also strange how no one's seen Shido, especially since he was so confident at the beginning. I'm starting to not care about the elections. It's not like they're going to change anything anyway. That reminds me. There was actually an Easter egg we never checked out on the 14th. Just gonna make a save here.
Ah, you're back.
Yeah, all this again. See, we're here to bring you today's Discovery Town Detectives, all the way from Yaso Inaba. Yamagian has a long history, and it's famous for its delicious food and relaxing hot springs. I must say, the young proprietress is quite the beauty. It's worth going just to see her. Right. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled program. Let's see if I can't make some curry. Might not be a bad idea to have that. Ah, dang it. Oh well. See you guys in the morning. Okay, it's a sunny day. Well, that means we should be good to see Haru on the roof.
Hey!
Alright, and we'll do one more bit of vegetables. And that, I guarantee you, is going to be our last harvest. The 19th, huh? Now, we're gonna do something we don't normally get to do. I came to see you.
Thank you.
Are you worried about the planters? See, Mother Harlot, already have a special bond with her. Let's hang out with her.
Hey!
Let's go to my room. You can only do this if you, are in a relationship with the girl.
Yes!
Yes, that sounds good. Being in this cozy attic is quite calming. I wonder if it's because my house is so big. Do you have a favorite thing about this room? Nothing in particular. Just as I expected. Oh, my apologies for laughing like that. I had a feeling you would say that, though. It was quite funny. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I speaking too much? You know how I've always wanted to ask you all sorts of different questions. It's because I've known you for less time than everyone else. I'm sorry if you find that notion offensive, but I want to know you better than anybody in the whole world.
Just a little while longer.
Spent some time alone with Haru. It's getting late. I should probably take her to the train station. Aww. Please answer my humble request. Vote for Masayoshi Shido. Those election cards are so obnoxious. I ask for your support. I ask for the support of you, my constituents. It's already election day. Please vote for Masayoshi Shido.
Ah, you're back.
Okay, nothing else to do, so I'm gonna make some coffee and I'll see you guys in the morning. Or how about we check to see if we can make some curry?
Hey, hey!
Oh yeah, the chief taught you how to make curry, right? Making curry will cause time to pass, but you can make a special curry that restores SP. This may prove useful for exploring palaces. I should note, the curry is the kind of SP restorative that can only be used outside of battle, but it restores SP to all allies. Hey, there's some leftover curry ingredients here.
What do you want to do?
Can make some curry. Make some curry.
Yeah.
Oh, you're cooking dinner?
Make sure your clothes
I'm
up.
about to head home, but careful with the stove, alright?
Hey!
Good luck on your curry making. This curry really has a lot of ingredients, doesn't it? Did I see you put fruit in there?
Let me explain.
Curry secret ingredient. Apples. Fruit are often used as secret ingredients in curry. They add sweetness and melt to create a mild and delectable curry flavor. Grated apples are recommended because of their fiber. Stewing the apple will add sweetness and balance the spice in the curry. Wow, I didn't think apples would go so well with spicy curry. It's starting to smell good. I bet this will be a hit.
Yes. All right.
Oh!
You look so happy. This curry has a lot of thought and love behind it, huh? Maybe if you eat it in the metaverse, it'll heal your wounds too. Maybe. You were given the opportunity to learn how to make curry, so you should keep making it. There might come a time you'll be asked to serve it to someone. It wouldn't be a waste to practice.
Well then.
We should rest now. We have a big day tomorrow. Yes indeed we do.
Well then.
All thing left to do is wait for the outcome. Now then, normally this is something we would not be doing until the 22nd of December. But we don't have a whole lot else to do. I've already showed off hanging out with Haru in your room. And all that. So, I'm thinking we head to Mementos. Plus, there's going to be a lot of cutscenes coming up that I'm not going to be able to save in between, so yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
Plus, this will be our second to last chance to go into Mementos. Wonder when Shido's gonna have his change of heart. Urgh, I'm so impatient. Let's see. Just let me double check something. I could get a third unholy armor if my timing is right. Wonder what happens if I select Infiltrate Palace.
What's up?
That ship sailed. Well, I guess it's more accurate to say that ship sunk. Can't believe you still want to help people in trouble even now. You're seriously a stand-up dude. That is quite like you, Akira. If your resolve is settled, I do not mind accompanying you. Today seems a perfect day for us to go into Mementos. Let me check out our intel. Start with this one first. Intel is on a malicious producer in the showbiz world. Supposedly, he's been using the dreams of young women for his own personal profit. Countless women have succumbed to his plot.
Huh.
So there are other guys out there just like Kamoshida. I don't know why you're surprised by that. This is unforgivable. We need to change his heart at once.
Very well.
I will go along with this. There are still more.
Listen up.
Intel is on a foul young man who scams the elderly with all sorts of fraudulent businesses. At this point, he's expanded his crime into a larger organization.
I'm gonna make him pay.
It's bullshit. I can't forgive someone who's taken advantage of old people. We gotta take that bastard down and make sure nobody else ends up getting scammed by him. I hate people like that. Let's destroy them. No objections, right?
Yep.
We're good to go. If you're okay with it, that's a unanimous decision. Okay, all that's left now is to take down the target in Mementos. One of the old folks is pretty low, and... the head honcho in showbiz. Yo, how many targets we got? 2 of them? Yeah, let's do this. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna bust loose.
Metanab is reacting. New area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information. It seems the number of areas we can go to has increased. Let's see. Well, more people know us than ever, but probably not for the right reasons, though. I'm sure this misunderstanding will be resolved once this is all over. Come, let us cheer up. He's right. Plus, there will be stronger enemies the deeper we go. We need to stay careful. Let's see where the changes occurred, Joker. Nothing to worry about. Now then, let's see. Swindling old folks. Where do I find that one? Let's see. Oh, he's right at the end of Adayachi. Now, I should note, this guy has no weaknesses and he absorbs curse. You can inflict confusion on him in order to get money out of him, but really at this point I don't think we need it.
Yes.
Then again, can never hurt to have more cash. Screw it. But I think I'm going to reduce the party down to just me and Makoto. Because, you know, to make turns go faster. And let me just double check. Ah, there's my Sandman. Alright, let's do this.
You're a riot.
Phantom thieves, huh? I hear about you a lot. You're a bunch of glamorous thieves, right? Behind the scenes, though, you guys must be making lots of money. Tell me how you do it. By beating the snot out of guys like you.
What?
Don't lump us in the same category with scam artists like you. Tricking nice old people into giving you their money? Just how big of a jerk are you?
What?
Huh? That money's my caregiver fee. I humor them and hear all their dumb small talk, don't I? They blab on and on about how kind their son is. Well, that son has got some dumb parents. Can you say something like that about your own parents? Oh man, you Phantom Thieves are getting on my nerves. Get out of here before I make you. Let's go.
Dumbass.
People say to model yourself after adults, right? That's all I've been doing. Yeah. Gotta be careful to not kill him, though. And he dropped us. Damn. You know what? I think I will actually grind him for money. Try to max it out, because there is something in New Game Plus we can get that costs a lot. But anyways, I'll cut the recording here, and I will see you guys in just a moment. Well, unfortunately, I didn't get as far as I would have liked taking this guy for all he's worth, because, unfortunately, I ended up getting a critical hit from Makoto when I was trying to weaken him. Unfortunate, but oh well. Didn't really need all the cash anyways. Ugh, I've been such a bastard. I was really taking money from old people. Oh man. Unforgivable. Sorry, I don't know what to say. It was really horrible of you to take advantage of people's weakness like that. What do you intend to do from now on?
I apologize.
I'll visit the houses of everyone I tricked. I'll apologize to them all before I turn myself in. I'll confess everything I've done to my parents too. I'll apologize for being such an idiot son. And from him we get Haten Robe. If you knew how much pain you put your victims through, you would have never done this. Remember the shame you feel over what you've done. Do your best to make up for it. Alright, may as well check out that Haten Robe. Not sure if it'll be any better than what I've got. I mean, it's... Let me rephrase that. I'm not sure if it's going to be any better than what I'm trying to get. Haten Robe, Magic 3, a very light robe that can pierce the heavens. Yeah, alright. And before I forget, let me get my party back. Alright, time to get moving. Now, I will say this next path we're going down, there's not a whole lot to it. Oh, it opened. Looking at this on a larger scale, this is the 52nd area, yes? I wonder how many are left. Yeah, I believe another 14. Just have to find out with our own eyes. Let's go. Yeah. I'm just going to be going through this as quick as I can. There's nothing really for us to collect. So, I'm just going to be going as fast as I can. This is the new 7th area. Is it just my imagination, or is this place even creepier? No, you're right. Without exaggeration, this repugnant place is an assault on the senses. Sure, and the enemies here are going to be pretty feisty too. Be careful, alright? Yeah, except that they're not going to be coming after us. Because we are way too powerful for them. Anyways, I believe down here you can get liquid mercury from these things, though it appears I'm mostly getting aluminum sheets. Not really all that interested in the treasure we can get down here.
Oh, a treasure chest.
But if I pass by it, I'll collect it anyways. CD gear.
Shadows are so annoying when we're trying to push ahead. We need to be efficient in here. You need my help, Joker?
Yeah, we'll be fine. Though, if you did do a Mementos scan to get us to the,
Now, let us display the power of the Phantom Thieves. That's more like it. Watch me show off my power.
Like I was saying, if you were to, do a Memento scan that would allow us to instantaneously get to the stairs, I would not be opposed.
I drew a picture on the back of my test the other day and received a gold star.
You're like this at school, too? A gold star?
Ha! Now, if we were playing Royal, it would be a different matter entirely for reasons that I will get to when I eventually do cover Persona 5 Royal. Though that's not going to be happening for a long time. Life jacket, huh? I think we got one of those in the palace and it wasn't any better than what we already had. Anyways.
I see lines forming at stores in the city a lot. What are they all queuing up for? There are several reasons, but many stores create lines as a deliberate strategy.
Now, where was I? I completely lost my train of thought. Ah, well, doesn't matter. Can't have been that important.
still not used to this outfit. I mean, I don't want to be used to it.
Whoops. I was basically saying I get what you mean. But anyways, all we gotta do is get down to the very bottom of this area. Hey, how deep are we right now? Well, you're in the 3rd area of this floor. That makes it the 55th area overall. Huh, so we passed the big 5-0. Man, Mona, you were right. This place is astrologically big. Whatever you said. Well, I'm surprised too. Also, it's astronomically. Yeah, I really wish I could dash in here.
It really is strange having such a vast space underground.
It is an interesting situation. I wonder what lies ahead.
Yeah, only one way to find out. That's to move forward.
Chest spot.
Closed door. There might be the platform behind it. Bingo! Come on, please be right next to it. Nah, it doesn't look like it.
There's a chest. Joker, let's open it.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, more seedy gear. And some group gold.
I've been donating blood quite often lately. I suppose I have a new hobby.
Oh, how generous of you. They give you a juice box afterwards, don't they?
Don't they also pay for your blood, or is that just an American thing?
There's a strong-looking one up ahead.
Who knows? I know there are places you can donate plasma in exchange for money, but...
Isn't this form of mine the coolest? I don't know cars, but this much room would be great for shopping.
She's not wrong.
Do you use the school store? All their stuff is pretty mediocre. It's so crowded during lunch break.
Oh, and just for the record, there's 14 levels to this area. Come on, platform. Where are you? Are you behind this door? Nope.
This contrast of dark and light. Perfect for a pencil sketch.
Hey, Fox! Don't sharpen pencils in here!
There it is. Hey, a waiting room. We can kick back and relax for a while.
Alright, let's rest for a few. Well...
See, let's talk about Mementos. Hey, don't look like those guys are getting forced on, right? What are you talking about? Oh, I'm talking about the shadows on the trains in Mementos. They just line up on the platform and let themselves get carried away, or taken away. Don't that mean they're okay with going down into the depths? But why? Not sure. Do you know, Mona? Well, there's no way to be sure unless we go down and see the end of the line ourselves. Maybe it's some kind of paradise. Makes sense for them to want to go down there if that was it. Metaphorical Shangri-La for the masses. Is such a place truly held in the depths of this eerie palace?
What are your thoughts?
Anything else? Nope. Nothing else to discuss.
Let's go.
Well, each rest area just means a quick progression to the next floor. And closer to getting to the bottom, so I ain't gonna complain.
Enemy ahead! Be careful!
Yeah. We'll be fine.
Hey, that's a treasure chest.
fun.
Eh. Well, still got a fair amount out of that guy. Even though I would have preferred to get more, but oh well. That's what I get for being cocky and thinking he was tougher than he actually was.
I've never even touched a whip before now.
People can find new potential in unexpected places, I suppose.
Sure, that's how I'd put it. Bingo. This place keeps going on and on. Hey, where are we right now? This should be around the halfway point. There's still another half to go. Another half, she says. Don't focus on that. It'll just make it seem longer. I mean, she's not wrong. Okay, headed straight for the platform. Ah, locked door. Could it be? Nope.
I see it. There's a shadow.
Yeah, there's shadows all around us, and they're all running away like cowards because of how powerful we are.
Rectangle. Yokon. I want yokon. The sweet potato yokon.
I know a wonderful Japanese confectionery if you're looking for yokon.
Yes, I'm aware there's a treasure demon back there. Actually, could it be one of the,
Does anyone know any good vendors for professional quality brass knuckles?
I know you're serious, but you say the scariest shit sometimes.
Yeah. Wonder. I know that there's one last treasure demon, but I don't know if I can get it here. Only one way to find out. Alright, it was an Emperor's Amulet. They can only be taken down by critical shots or the down shot, and I wasn't 100% sure if I'd grabbed it yet, so I grabbed it anyways. But I believe there's meant to be a crystal skull that we can grab.
It's a shadow. Watch out, Joker.
Please, we got nothing to fear from them.
When you go shopping for the job, do you end up buying unrelated stuff too?
I'm sure it seems like a good idea at the time of purchase.
Aha! Okay. 5 more. Wait, including this one. 6 more. Yep. Although I guess we technically don't need to count 14. Yeah, well. Doesn't matter.
Looking at these shadows, it's gonna give me nightmares.
Just beat the crap out of them if they show up in your dreams.
That's assuming you realize it's a dream. Whoops. Huh. That was fast.
All right.
According to my research, we're nearing the end. Go, go, go! You can do it! Hey, you know, sometimes I think I want to try being the navigate. I don't think you're cut out for it. Man, shut up. You shot me down way too fast. Yeah, I think I'm going to side with Morgana on this one.
Damn it. All this bumping around is hurting my ass.
Skull, your posture is regrettable. Concentrate on sitting straight.
I mean, yeah, that is more than likely the cause of the problem. Bingo. Alright, couple more areas to go.
such a big group in this car. It feels like a field trip.
A field trip with a horrible view.
Yeah.
Treasure chest spotted. Cutting down the enemy as they approach. What a thrill! Nor I'd appreciate it if you held off on the homicidal remarks until after you put your weapon down.
Oh, we're dating a sadist.
Watch out, Joker.
Ha! Knew it. Hey, the next area down there is giving me a different reading. I'm sure that's the goal. I really hope so. We've been at this a while. Nothing to say, Morgana? No worries.
This type of car is so comfortable. I can see why it's popular. I'd like it even more if it were a teensy bit smaller.
Hey, first door.
Okay.
There he is, Asakura's shadow. He's acting like he owns the place. He's a producer in the world of entertainment, destroying the dreams of young girls, right?
What a jerk.
Can't let this go. I'm going, even if you try to stop me.
Okay.
No one's gonna stop you, so calm down, let's go. Well, I'm going to stop you because he actually absorbs fire. He resists curse, but he is weak to nuclear. Oh, the Phantom Thieves. Did you come to ask me to manage you?
What?
Yeah, right. Just what are you doing to these girls? Oh, you're getting the wrong idea. I'm just allowing them to promote themselves. They don't understand that you have to pay a price to survive in this cutthroat industry. By the way, you guys seem like you're pretty popular. Why don't I be your producer? If I manage you, you could become household names in show business. Don't be stupid. We're the ones who will be managing you. Don't get so full of yourselves, you amateur cosplayers. Fine, I'll make sure you're all blacklisted. It's a giant mushroom. That's all it is. A giant mushroom. Anyways, like I said, he's weak to nuclear. If you want to make your dreams come true, but don't have the talent to make it happen, all you gotta do is listen to what I say.
Persona! Anon! That's our queen! Right now! All out attack!
Let's go.
Let's see, I know I have somebody who has nuke, right? Right? Huh. Guess not. Alright, Black Viper it is. Oh, by the way, this guy tends to prioritize attacking female members of the party. And down he goes. Wasn't expecting to get the level up from this.
I'm ashamed.
Are you telling me the way I've been doing things, it's been wrong this whole time? Totally wrong. Okay. You've done whatever you wanted and caused a lot of damage. What do you plan to do about it now? I'll apologize to the girls who I manage. I'll do something to show them my sincerity. Sincerity? How?
I apologize.
I'll have to think about that. I'll try to make up for all that I've done wrong. No matter what. Immortal Vest. This is actually one of the most powerful male armors. A perfect job. Complete all requests. If I ever hear about another bad rumor about you, you'd better be ready for us, okay? And this is as far as we can go in Mementos. Doesn't look like it's going to open. Guess people don't accept us enough for this door to open. There's nothing we can do right now. This is as far as we can go. So, should we turn back, Joker? Yep. Let's get out of here. I know I'm out of time, but I'm gonna finish things off by leaving Mementos. What's up? You wanna head back and regroup? Let's return to the real world. We got nothing left to do in Mementos, for now. Now returning to the real world for Mementos. Thank you for your hard work.
Well then.
I'm sure Shido's change of heart will stick. Tomorrow's a big day. Sheesh, everything I see is just election this and election that. Is this some kind of festival? Candidates are working extra hard after all. Voting does take place tomorrow. Still nothing from Shido, huh? That bastard just blow the whole thing off? You think we should cut into another TV broadcast? Let's wait for now. I agree. We don't want to stick out too much right now. He'll likely give some kind of speech after the election. When's that gonna be? Assuming it's after the results come in, tomorrow night. Can only hope he actually confesses his crimes. So tomorrow's the day. Job's finished. All we can do now is sit back and watch. Another box game for you. Yeah, looks like I was right. What'd you get? Holy armor, desecrated gear. Alright, well, I'm gonna save here. And I'm gonna end things off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play, which at the time of recording is currently at 16 votes. 8 for the Sexy Brutale, 4 for Prey 2017, 3 for Dragon Age Origins Awakening, and 1 for Shadowrun Hong Kong Extended Edition. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.